Right. What we're looking at today, we're looking at diagnostic equipment. What we'd like to be looking at is a really interesting project, but at this moment in time, we have no money. So, hopefully you'll hopefully you'll find this interesting. What we have is a couple of different versions, mainly for Audi, Volkswagen, the VAG group, Seat, whatever, but there are a couple of others. First one we bought was this one from America. This was about 250 quid, but by the time it came in we got stuffed for
the tax and the duties.
So if you buy from America, be aware that the UK government will shaft you. Yeah, so this one came with a USB lead to a 16-pin standard diagnostic port. We're going to cover this later on in the video. This one is the hex version, so up to 2006. Is that right?
2005, I think.
2005, 2006 was hex, and then they went across to CAM. This lead also come with a 2x2, so this is for really old Volkswagen and Audis. Limited to really resetting faults, but if you plug that into there and it gives you an extra lead. I think I've only ever used this once, because most of the vehicles that we've messed about with.
Old transporters and the old LTs.
Yeah, a lot of some old Golfs had 2x2s. But it is a good lead to have if you've got it. Then we're going to look at this one, which was bought from Alexa in the UK, so still paid taxes, but we knew the price. This was £300. It's the same lead, or it looks identical, apart from this is CAN bus. It's also backward compatible, so it will also do the hex, but we bought this later on. Like I said, £300, well worth every penny if you're going to do any work on a car which has got computers. It's essential, really, isn't it? Yeah. Don't confuse it for something that's going to make your car go faster or chip it. This doesn't do that. It's simply a diagnostic tool. You can change things, but mainly to do with dashboards and settings and times and whatnot. We've also got an eBay special, 16 quid-ish, thereabout, depending on which seller you buy it from. This was bought because the VAG COM with the hex failed to reset a light, which this one did. It was an airbag light. Bonus for this is you don't have to have a laptop.
Just plug and play into it, really.
It does 4 engine, ABS, airbags, things like that. It's not a bad little tool for 16 quid. Doesn't do as much as the VAG COM, when the VAG COM works, obviously. Normally it does. And then last but not least is a little Wi-Fi adapter. More of a toy, would you say?
I think it's got its uses. It works with other cars as well as the Volkswagen stuff, doesn't it? So
we have tried it on some other cars and on Toyota and stuff, and it does give you some information.
Fault codes that you can look up, and it sort of tells you what's what, doesn't it? And
yeah.
You can have a go fixing the problem yourself.
So we haven't really used this that much. So if we find it's better than well, I think it's a toy. Andrew obviously rates it a bit higher than that. When we've used it a bit more, we'll probably do, or if we think it's any good, we'll do another video on that one. So today we're going to concentrate on these 3 items here. What you will need with the VAG COM leads is a laptop. It doesn't have to be a ruggedised toughbook, but in your garage environment it is the best option. I have this one because it comes with work, but you can pick them up on eBay, a couple of hundred quid, but a cheap laptop will do, 50 quid, 80 quid laptop will do the job. Once you've bought your leads, you go to Rostec and download the latest version. They do send you a CD with the box or the lead. My advice would just go straight to VAG COM and download the latest version. They're always updating it with different fault codes and things like that. It's really good. And then you will get this screen, and we'll show you now what happens when you first use it, when you plug it into the car, because you have to set up the communication. Nice and simple, but we'll show you how to do that now. Okay, on all cars past about 2001, what they've done is they put the diagnostic port under the dashboard here. Pretty much every Audi that I've seen since 2001, this is where it is. A bit of a pain sometimes to get to, but if you put your plug with a long side to the top and the short side to the bottom, it should just flip in here like so, and the light will go green to say that it has recognised the device it's been on, car device that it's been plugged into. We've then got the USB side on this, on the other side of the cable. We need to plug this into a laptop, so if anybody wants to pass me the laptop and the ignition keys. Thanks, mate.
No shit.
So you need the ignition on. You don't need the engine started, but you do need the ignition on. And now what we'll do is we'll show you the screen of how to set it up.
First car looking like a Lambo. Spent 500, now the man broke. My engine keep blowing like a candle. More horsepower than your grandma can handle. 0 to 100 after 12.5. Broke down 3 times, now I ain't gon' lie. Seat belts don't work, that's a hell of a ride. And I'm sorry about the smell, I think something died in here. Man, I need some Febreze. Broken window, so I'm sorry about the breeze. Born in 94, car from 93. My first car made before my parents made me. Yeah, this ain't no drop top, this ain't no coupe. Still I pull up, straight flexing on you. My mama said I can stay past curfew. I got until 2, yeah. So, oh baby, I'ma pick you up, but hold on, cause my doors don't shut. Oh baby, if my car break down, I'ma drive while you push it out. Oh, oh, yeah. This ain't no drop top, this ain't no coupe. This is my first car, what you gon' do? Yeah, in my 1.2, I'm going in. Yeah, chillin' in my first car. If you need a ride, hit me up, I'ma pick you up, I don't care how far. To be honest, I don't even care if you're a stranger. Don't need no gas money, my mom fill my tank for me, so we're all good. And I ain't got a aux cable, man, I barely got a brake pedal. Yeah, yeah, I'm with my boys and we cruising down the avenue. In the 30 zone, but we doing 32. My AC don't work, but I'm still cool. And if you waiting for a bus, you a damn fool. First car, this ain't no drop top, this ain't no coupe. Still I pull up, straight flexing on you. My mama said I can stay past curfew. I got until 2, yeah. So, oh baby, I'ma pick you up, but hold on, cause my doors don't shut. Oh baby, if my car break down, I'ma drive while you push it out. Oh, oh, yeah. This ain't no drop top, this ain't no coupe. This is my first car, what you gon' do? Oh, 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 oh. My first car, my first car, my first car, my first car. So, oh baby, I'ma pick you up, but hold on, cause my doors don't shut. Oh baby, if my car break down, I'ma drive while you push it out. Oh, oh, yeah.
This is the S4, and it is, what year is it?
1999.
1999, and you can see the diagnostic port is in a slightly different place. It's in the back of the car, on the centre console there, rather than being under the steering wheel. Okay, so we're in the S4, so it's a 1999 model, so this is hex, so you can't do quite as much with this with hex as you can with the CAN bus lead and the way it works. So we turn the ignition on, because you need the ignition, you don't need the engine running, but you do need the ignition on. We can also put this in a graph the same. So these types of graphs are really good for if you've got a ABS problem. We had a problem with speed rings being cracked, and what we were getting is at low speeds we were getting vibration on the pedal. What we did was we put all 4 wheels onto here, and you could see the spike where the crack was, which told us which wheel had the problem, because they didn't come up with a fault on the dashboard, but we had a pedal that was vibrating, so it's useful for things like that. We've now got our eBay special. Now this did fit in the diagnostic port on the dashboard and the A4 that I tried it on. What we found with this car, we found it with a couple of them, that there's a little bit of plastic that comes here, and it stops the plugs from being fitted in the centre console. So because it's an eBay special, I've just attacked it with a pair of snips and got rid of it, and it now fits lovely. I'm not saying you should do that, but that's how we've made this particular plug fit, and it works. So we plug it in the centre console diagnostic port, and you get that when it comes up. Much more basic than the laptop and whatnot. What you can do now is you can scroll through engine, automatic transmission, not relevant to this particular vehicle, SRS, ABS, and then exit. So it doesn't do anywhere near what the other one does, but it's handy. So if we click on ABS as an example here and click enter, it does a quick scan. You get the same warning on the dashboard as you would with VAG COM, because we've disabled the ABS, and it's telling us that we have got an error code of 18265. We need to Google that and find out what that is. But you can, by holding this button down here, that resets the code. We're not going to do that until we know actually what that problem is. It could be something very simple, or it could be something sinister, but we think it's a simple problem which we can resolve. But we'll Google that and find out what it is. But like I say, very simple, very easy, and very user friendly. And then exit, number 5, enter, it drops back out, and then you can unplug it. Cheap, cheerful, easy. So if you're not confident with a laptop, this may be the way forward. Limited, but works.
Let's take a look at what he's done here. Hardy hell. Man's just an animal. If something doesn't fit, he just chops it up and makes it fit. Unreal. Bloody hell.
Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Well, not enjoyed. I'm not sure that's the right word, is it? Hopefully you find it amusing. Still not the right word. Informative.
Yeah, the little plastic thing is probably the best thing he's wedging a door open with or something like that.
Yeah, Andrew's not impressed with, as I said at the beginning of the video, with these.
If you find your handbrake's not working too well, you can always jam it under the wheel and it'll stop the car from rolling back.
When we do some more work with the VAG COM, we will show you more about it and how it works and how we've used it to fix problems and whatnot. And hopefully the next video will be something with a stupid engine or something along those lines. But like I said, this one was more for to show you why you should go out and buy VAG COM or something like that.